Hey, we got some fighting words from Romans 6:13, and it starts where your day starts. Really, even before that, it starts with how you see your life. Like, what is it for? Have you ever thought about that? Like, today I'm going to use my mouth to help people, to say constructive things. I'm going to use my feet to go and help the people in my life, to do some things that are going to make a difference. Even when I rest and put those feet up, it's going to be so that I can be recharged. My hands, are they going to be used to help somebody get up? Are they going to be used, to write a note to somebody? Are they going to be used to write a sermon that's going to make an impact or whatever? Is my mouth, my ears, my eyes, are they going to look at things that are going to bring life to me? I don't think of it that way, and I need to. Right? Life just comes at me. I just start my day and I hit the snooze button too many times, and I think about all the things I need to do. But what if I said, you know what, I am God's child. I am here to do His will, man. I'm on a mission. As the Blues Brothers said, I'm on a mission from God, and let's get after it. And so everything in my life is used in service to that. Right? You know how that works. Some people have a work car, right? And that car exists to go to work. Especially like if you're an Uber driver, you literally use that just to pick people up all day. It is used for that. If anyone wants to use the car during the day, can't. It's used for that. It's booked for that. And so we have all kinds of things. The camera that I'm shooting this on, right? I'm not out, photographing nature and things like that. I'm using this to do these videos. It's booked for that. And if someone wanted to use it right now for some other use than to do things like this, not going to happen. Sorry, just the way it is. So Paul is calling us to think about our lives. Romans 6:13 says this. He says, don't present your members, right, the parts of your body. It's getting real physical here. Don't present them to sin as instruments for unrighteousness, but present yourselves to God as those who have been brought from death to life, and your members to God as instruments for righteousness. It's again, how do I see everything? My mind, my eyes, my ears, my mouth, every part of me. Is it to serve me? Is it to serve sin? Could you imagine like how we would really feel if we thought about it that way? Like when I hit somebody, when I say something nasty, when I look at something bad, I'm allowing the devil to use that for his purposes. I'm going to work for Team Satan, right? And that's not good. If you thought about it that way, that would horrify you. But that's the reality. That's what Paul is trying to say. Why would you allow the forces of darkness to use you and your intellect and all those things for its purposes, to further hostility, to further being selfish and self-centered and egotistical and evil and rotten? Now again, we're pretty clear when we see somebody who does evil out there in the world, right? A dictator, a tyrant, right? Somebody who shoots up a school or goes out and harms somebody. We go, oh man, that's bad. But when we allow ourselves to do those things, maybe not at that level, but when we do things that are not what God wants us to do, we're allowing the devil to use us for his purposes. I say no. Paul says no. That's not who you are. Or you've been bought, and by God you've been brought from death to life. So say, all right, God, in the morning say, God, all of me, what are we going to use? I'm going to look at things you want me to look at. I'm going to talk about things you want me to talk about. I'm going to say things that you want me to say. Everything. Imagine if you just said every word. Is this going to be a word that brings life, or is it a word that is going to hurt somebody? Am I going to listen to stuff that just gets me worked up? Do you see what I'm saying? So let's remember who we are. We've been brought from death to life by Jesus. He's won victory over death and the grave. So let's not give those things that He died for any life. any chance, any choice in terms of our time and our efforts and our energy. Let's just say we're done, and let's help others to do the same, okay? Talk to you next time for another follow through.